my god, February is already over again. What did I do this month? I mean, it flew by so fast. I've seen a couple shows. We already talked about it in the podcast. We have written the reviews. You've seen the pictures. I saw some amazing prog bands live. I went to see Therion. I saw some locals here and there. Yeah, quite a lot of that. I also did an interview with Voyager X, and I think maybe you see this one video first and then in... I have been doing quite some recording for the podcast, but I think February was interestingly quite a lot about preparing for summer. Festivals, checking out lineups, making arrangements to sleep at festivals, all that kind of organizational stuff that also is part of being Templor's editor. So yeah, that. I've been designing some flyers so I can hand those out in the Infernal Music Conference or anywhere where I find people that might be interested in knowing about us. I have had quite some conversations about booking bands in general. There was a little bit of a music meeting in my own town about local bands and the festivals that we have in this area. For example, not too far from where I live is the Zwarte Cross Festival, which is known for having weird motorcycle races, or I don't know. And then there's like this huge music festival around it, but it's all started with the cross actually. But nowadays it's a lot of family event, and I've been there a couple times, but not any recent years. But it was nice to hear what the bookers had to say about local bands who want to play at their festival and what they had to do. Then, yeah, there was also a local venue booker there. We've talked a little bit about how much bands should be paid, starting bands, progressing bands, because the Dutch government seemed to have made a sort of tool where you can calculate what you need to get based on minimum wage. And it turns out that in reality most bands get paid maybe 10% of that. So that was a bit shocking. I mean, everybody knows that bands do not always get high payments. Sometimes it's hard to even cover the costs of going to a gig. But to realize that the money issue is a bit larger than even you could ever imagine, then I think it was a wake-up call for many people in the venue. I mean, I'm not in a band myself, so for me, yeah, that conversation goes a bit beyond me. I mean, I can add my point of view, and of course I think bands should deserve a fair play. But as one of the contestants also kind of told, like, yeah, if you're playing in a local bar, you cannot expect them to pay thousands of euros, because that's not profitable for them either. So it also depends a bit on where you play. However, we have in the Netherlands sort of group of stages that get some funding from government, and they are now kind of having a pact that they should pay their musicians a fair price based on what is the outcome of that tool that they made. So I'm curious to see if that's going to work. Also because they already said that if they would do that with the current program that they're having, they're about 8 million short in money. Yeah. I am a little bit worried that that's not gonna happen. Also, I hope in a way at some point that venues, bars and such can also rely on other sources of income, more like sponsoring from companies or something like that. I don't know. It's up to the business owner to be creative with that, I guess. But yeah, it was a very good conversation, and I can recommend anyone who's in a band to at least attend some of those events when they are around you. You know, just do that, meet people, network, also very important, and see what you can learn. It never hurts, right? So yeah, that was that. Then yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to March, although it's a bit chaotic. I mean, not that many shows, I think, other than the Infernal Music Conference. But that's okay. I mean, sometimes taking it slower is good. However, you never know. That's what I can tell. I have one thing else that I wanted to do with you, and that is going to be an unboxing video. I think unboxing is a bit of a strange word because the package is literally in an envelope and it's a promo. So that's that I can tell. But yeah, let's see. Let me go and get it. Alright, here we are with the package. And yeah, it's sent to me by one of the promoters I work with for a very long time. It's Hardlife Promotions. By Mike de Koene, and yeah, bands, especially bands from Belgium and the Netherlands who kind of are independent and looking for a very good promoter. I recommend you to go in contact with this guy because he's always doing a very good job. So let's see what he sent me. And then you also know what review you can expect soonish. So that's also a thing. Oh, it's always hard to open these. There we are. Ooh, I can see it is this one. Shocker. With the album Fractured Vision of the Mind. And what do we have here? Poseidon. Oh, that's cool. I had them in the interview series of November and December, where I did the Christmas advent. So I already know a little bit about this release, and it's cool. I have now the final product in my hands. How nice. Really cool. Yeah. Alright, somebody was at my door, so I first had to do that. But back here with the album from Shocker and Poseidon. I am looking forward to review those. I received some info sheets about those bands as well. Shocker released this album themselves. Something 70s psychedelic rock vibe included. Released earlier in October. Okay. And from Poseidon. Oh yeah, also October. Yeah, I mean we talked with them before, so Yeah, the band plays a bit more like Slayer, Sepultura, Testament kind of music. So if you're a fan of that old school thrash, then this might be one that you want to have a look at. So guess that was it for this month. Yeah, my emo keeps going, so I guess next month we'll have something more to show. I hope so. At least I'll be in the Inferno. So yeah, it might take a couple days after the festival before you actually see the overview of what I've been doing, but it will come. So thank you for watching. I'm shocked with how many people were looking at my first vlog. I hope you guys all enjoyed this one as well. And see you on the next one.